Welcome to Stars of Iowa. Woo!
Every brother that's caught in the crossfire, that's caught in the crossfire.
Hey guys, Trip with Stars of Iowa here. We're just messing around a little bit. We're going to bring a couple points up about bows. A couple different kinds, just a few things about them. Just a quick one for you guys here. So we're going to start off with my Browning bow, which I have set up for bow fishing, which is why there's a tack light and the fishing reel on it. So the light, guys, is also because the sight right here, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, has a little light in it, which will light it up for me in the dark so I can go out to the river while it's dark, light up the water to try to see the fish with the light, light up the sight for me to see to be able to shoot them. So this is a compound bow for you people that don't know. One of the other kinds of bows is a crossbow. One of the other main ones, the ones that the bow is made off of, was the recurve bow. Unfortunately, we don't have one of those here. We're going to try to get one, look into it, bring another subject, another video about bows and stuff like that to you guys. So, just a couple things. We're just going to shoot these for you guys tonight to show you how they work. So, I have already set up the rope cocker on the crossbow, so that does not stay on there. What you got to do, put the front end on the ground, put your foot in it. You want to grab onto your ropes here, pull back until you hear it latch. When you hear it latch on most crossbows, you're done with your rope. It automatically puts it on safe when you do that. Now if you try to cock it with it on safe already, most crossbows also will not go back and it will not lock in place. So from there you'll see that the bolt, yes I know arrow, but for a crossbow it's called a bolt. Your different colored fletching here is the one you want to put down inside the rail before you go to shoot it. Other than that, guys, just depends on what style you got, where you want your stock, what sight you're using. Just go ahead and take her off safe and give her a whirl. We don't know yet. Probably.
Don't piss off the wife. Did you break something?
Buy a new bolt if that broke, but I cannot believe that just went through there.
Well, you've been shooting that for a while. It's probably time to get a new one.
Probably about time.
Dude, we had that new one.
Let's take the bolt out.
Or you mean try to locate the bolt? Oh no, I see it. And hey, I don't think anything happened to it. It doesn't look like it's destroyed.
This is what happens when you have a crappy ass target.
You're not gonna believe this.
It went clean through.
Clean through. So you know what, guys? We might just even leave this part in the video. So, safety tip. When you're shooting a crossbow, the one thing I did not mention, some of them come very powerful straight out the box.
Like 370 feet per second.
370 feet per second. Old target, time to replace it. Don't keep your targets for too long, guys. After you've destroyed them after a couple years, it's time to replace them. The bolt went straight through. Luckily, we had a backstop, landed in the rocks, didn't harm the bolt at all, so we're good, but definitely a little tip there. Alright, guys, so you saw what happened with the crossbow. Had a little failure with the target. Compound bow that I have here, one other thing I got to mention is that it is a youth bow. I made this bow specifically for just bow fishing. That's why it's smaller, so I can fit it anywhere I go.
go right in.
Eventually I thought about maybe a survival bow out of it, adding a couple things, so we'll see. But we're just going to take you through shooting a new age compound bow versus a recurve bow, because your recurve bow, use your first 3 fingers.
I did.
Compound bow, use a quick release, just like a trigger of a gun.
I don't think they.
Now with this, what you want to do is when you're aiming with this, you pull it back. This right here is called a peep sight for it. This will straighten out and line up with my other sight. Then my different pins are for different yardage. You put whatever pin for how many ever yards you're away on the target, look at the end of your arrow, back to your sight, and then release.
That's $20 for $15 for every month. It was like 20 I'm paying. January, February, March, April.
So pretty smooth, guys. There's just a couple differences between them. There's a bunch of different varieties you guys can get. There's ones with big old bottles that hold the string for it on the end of it. They do use 200-pound braided nylon string. Don't go out and try to use regular fishing string on your arrows, because this one alone was about $14 to $16 on Amazon. And how it works is that little orange piece right there, you have your string on the end of it outside of there, and then when you shoot it, the catch at the back of it stops it. This goes out in your fish, stops your fish from wiggling off. So that's how it works for bow fishing, if you guys were wondering. Just a quick little fun video, guys, of us out here shooting them and talking about them. So any other questions or anything else you'd like to see with the bows, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm Trip with Stars of Iowa. We'll see you guys next time. Later.